Oh, I pushed recording. I don't want to record, I just want to stream. Alright, so that should be that.
It's so cute.
So we'll wait. And that should go. We're live!
Hello, Pooper. Hello.
She's no longer distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot their bed. Oh well. I'll get Jen and bring their bed in. Hi.
Would you rather me sitting on the other side so you can actually operate the mouse a little bit better?
Unless we have to go this way. Ah, that's not so bad. It seems okay. I mean, we could.
Totally up to you.
Hi, Dwayne!
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hello.
So I should have asked you before we went live, but now this is going to be recorded anyway.
It's alright.
What am I calling you?
You can honestly call me whatever you want. I mean, my YouTube actually has my actual legal name on it, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can call me whatever you want.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Because I can just be like, alright, fuckface! Thanks for joining me!
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh dear. I don't know, it's tough. Oh. Just, do you prefer choose your name or your gamer?
No, go. Name's fine. Chris is okay. Chris.
Chris? Okay, we'll go with Chris. Go with Chris.
We'll go with Chris.
I'm like, we could be terrible. Go with like your kickboxing. Was it part-timer or half-timer?
Oop, yeah, part-timer.
Part-timer? Yeah, I go part-timer.
Part-timer.
Oh, God. Alright.
Alright.
Those were both the same save, so.
When I saw you were going through this and I was trying to remember if you could actually go back and look at things, there is the history button down on the bottom.
There is, but I have such an epic memory, I don't need history. I know what's happening.
Well, it's important enough to be put in school
Cute,
sometimes. So
ghost, smart.
You were trying to remember...
My murderer. That is all I need to know. I got it. Sayori is going to murder me. I got this. I know this already. It's fine. She's gonna be like, no, we're perfect for each other. And she like starts cutting off her face or some shit.
As long as Sayori gets breakfast, everything is okay.
I mean, it is very important.
It's true.
Yeah, also let me know if the game audio is good or bad. Because I can't tell, so let me know. Alright. Woo!
Also, so glad you're doing this.
You're welcome, Chris. Glad to be here for your entertainment. No, I like doing it. It's fun.
Seriously, you're here for everybody else's entertainment. Well, at least you're here for Dwayne's entertainment right now.
There's two people, so it's potentially also Matthew.
Yay! You sitting there not saying anything. Mm.
I think he is, yeah. I'm pretty sure he just has it like... He's just like got it like small in the background. So he's not even like muted and everything. He's just like, I'm just gonna be there just for like... I mean, we get along pretty good, but I'm sure this part is kind of like a whatever. I don't get it.
I care about your real life, not this thing on the interwebs.
Yeah. Oh, bad if he's listening. Alright. Let's see if I get like a text. Nope. Oh, wait. There is technically... Oh, no, that's another thing. Alright, we'll start. We're stalling. Alright, starting. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here for the past couple days. In entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Grave. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
Did you skip breakfast? Don't say it.
Will you come with me to buy a snack? I don't think it's possible for her to skip breakfast. It's just not in her. No thanks. I totally want a snack. Okay, I do have to say that I'm not 100% feeling this main character. And it's not just because he's male. Like, stuff like, you want a snack.
Just not associating. I'm just trying to figure out if she's Canadian or what the case with the A's.
Oh, and the A?
The A?
She might be Canadian.
So A?
Secretly, the Canadian-Japanese student. A spy.
Oh, if there's supposed to be game audio, I can't hear it.
Okay, there totally is. There's
it's
like happy...
super cute. It's
there's
like...
happy-go-lucky music. That's okay, I can solve that.
Be our eyes and ears.
Is it not feeding in? Because it should be desktop audio. There, how's that? Let's turn that down. Alright. Okay, so the one bar is less than the other bar. How's that? There it is. Oh!
Yay!
Yay! So it wasn't even game audio like at all. Okay, so how is the actual volume now? Good or bad? Let me know. Man, the thing that you don't do that often. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. It's gone again? Okay, so... Alright, that's fine. I just turned it down because I wasn't sure if it was too loud.
Crank it. Get some vocal levels.
Alright, so how's about that? Because that's about where it was before.
And it's, like, almost on par with voices.
Yeah, so try that again. Alright. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Good.
It's
Perfect.
good.
Why? Why are we looking at her purse now? First of all, I
you're
don't want a snack, and now I want to look in her purse.
Great, you're creepy. Sorry. Sorry.
I thought she was the creepy one. Do you want to do her voice? I mean, there's two of us here.
We could do
I could
that.
be the man, and you could be at least Sayori.
All right, why not?
All right, perfect.
I don't know. What's a good Sayori voice? That's a question.
Oh, you can just do your own voice. I mean, it's different than mine, so theoretically it works.
Why that all of a sudden?
That's the best Sayori voice. I could totally imagine that coming out of that face.
Markiplier, eat your heart out.
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Ah!
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse.
Oh, just coin purse. Little purse.
She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Yeah, you're owning this.
Alright.
Perfect. Perfect. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair! How did you even know? Oh, this is gonna be good.
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money and so that I would have to lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
I give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ah. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Chris is doing Sayori, because, you know, obviously he should be the female character.
Tag team it!
Yeah. Art,
a noise.
female character. It's perfect,
You
right?
make an excellent girl.
I didn't notice that she was listening in.
I didn't know she was listening in either.
Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book.
Something in my book. Yuri! Tell Graham to let me borrow some money!
That's...
Terrifying.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you reasonably can afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Oh, this is great.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri.
This will be on the internet forever.
It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think like that.
You were right, though. Sounds like Mickey Mouse, actually, at this point.
Mickey, Sayori.
I did something bad. Now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of this, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. It's all about the cupcakes.
True facts.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Oh.
Come on.
Chickens.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Whap.
Alright, whose ass got smacked?
Okay, well, it doesn't have quotations, so yeah, I mean, we...
Yeah, no, it was a
sound
slapping
effect.
sound. Yeah, no, someone got... Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Oh! What? What was... A cookie!
Ah, good times. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in...
Noise is coming out of your face
plastic.
live on the interwebs, right?
Absolutely.
He is aware yet.
Sayori glances around.
So far, there's only 2 witnesses. Not including us. Obviously.
Is this a miracle?
I would say so. Cookie's falling.
It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
Ah! Oh, I guess it was more kind of laughter.
Yeah.
I guess.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. I would also be happy if somebody threw a cookie at me. Somebody throw a cookie at me.
Sayori hugs the cookie. See, this only really works with me, though. If I'm like, interwebs, bring me cookie, delicious cookie delights.
Darkseid has cookies. Sayori hugs the cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Jeez, just eat it.
Oh!
Okay.
Man, cookies thrown at us.
That was a box of cookies that just whapped me.
Whap!
Sayori rapidly tears into the open wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good!
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
Sorry, they're really noisy.
I bit my tongue!
We're gonna share the cookies here, man.
We're gonna share the cookies at least. Thank you, cookie gods!
There's cookies. Alright.
Cookie good. You're getting through a lot over just one cookie! Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Aw, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers. I'm not gonna keep these voices straight, but... But yours is chocolate! Yeah? Well, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Oh!
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Oh, no. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? I'm seriously getting... Oh, no.
That's an equivalent noise.
Muffles. Harry drop joint safety.
Yuri and I laugh as well.
Run.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh. Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't even in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me. Poof.
Yeah.
Bam.
Back and gone and back. Yeah, I haven't heard. I haven't either. She's probably dead. I mean, it's Sayori's fault. Probably in the closet.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she is okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she...
That's like half of her words. It's just her making like... My face, it makes words.
I'm gonna try that sometime.
Just for half of your conversation, just make random noises.
You wanna go out for a drink?
Perfect.
What's for lunch?
Yeah, that's probably gonna go over really well for you. I just imagine it's gonna be great. If you see me following you with a camera, just ignore that shit. It's not going on YouTube. Totally going on YouTube.
Everything's going on YouTube. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Whoosh!
Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be so late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica's just the club over her boyfriend after all.
I think that's pretty much just like the beginning of all our sentences.
Yeah.
Just like all sentences must start with eh. It is like a requirement. Yeah. Yeah, that's the camera. I can't do anything about that, so it'll be back in a sec, I swear. Like
We're coming back.
yeah, the camera will be like boop.
Just listen to the soothing sounds of our voices. Or my voice. Hi, sir. Hey.
Oh,
Back
hey!
now. Hey. Hello.
It's Christian. Hi, Christian.
Hello. Or as Sayori would say, hey. Hey.
Alright.
You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quickly glances back at me.
Never mind that. What held you up anyway? You were pointing. You were like giving me bunny ears and stuff.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, my last period today was study hall. Sorry. Not funny. Not funny. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
Study hall's funny.
Uh-huh.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Grave. Monica smiles sweetly and poses. What would your pose be?
That is
Like,
a good
after you're
question.
like, I will totally do that for you, and then like pose.
See, I would totally have to go like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure type thing and be like...
It's a pretty good pose. It's a pretty good pose, I like it.
I don't know.
Pretty good one.
What about you?
Well, I mean, like, I should probably go for the typical kind of more girly one, so it'd be like a type thing. So, like.
Kawaii!
Don't look at that. Alright. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. It's been forever, no wonder she finished her cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet.
I guess that was more of a Sayori sound. Okay. We'll get this straight.
You have two characters! Two characters! Get it right, or you're fired. From, 0 pay or anything. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping her collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga. Oh, right. That's you.
You read manga, right?
No.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. That's all I said that I read.
Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I push that on everybody. Also, I gotta say, I like how they made the Berserker reference. That was awesome.
Oh,
And
yeah,
One
when I
Punch.
was, well, those are my favorite ones
Because
right
I was
now.
just watching those the other day.
Nice. I just like the idea of the manga pusher, though, just like with a book, it's just like, ugh. Oh, here. Read it! Alright. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
You totally look like the kind of person that would read
Do I-
manga.
do I-
Absolutely.
Do I look like it?
It's like tucked underneath the bed.
Feel free to let me know if you all agree.
And what do you like to read?
What do you like to read? Put it in the comments, and I will either agree or disagree with your choices.
You're not being judged for this, you swear.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that part. Oh, shit. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves.
One Punch Man.
Curious, I put it out of the stack.
One Punch Man.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. What is it?
She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ha! Much better.
Oh, she's like alphabetizing the whole thing.
Or it might be like color.
Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
That's gotta be like volume 3.
I know that feeling.
Oh, I know that feeling. I know that feel. I know that feel?
I know that feel. Just feel. I know that feel. Feel.
All the feel.
The feel's right here.
One feel. All the feels.
I got a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? I've not heard of that one.
I think I have.
You said that in an odd tone.
I seem to recall something where characters are named after parfaits and various desserts, but I don't know if that's actually what it
Okay.
is. I'm guessing at this point in time. If
Oh.
you know, leave it in the
I was
comments.
going to say, yeah. We can't really look it up right now, so if anybody wants to Google Parfait Girls or knows what it is, put it in the comments. We want to know more about this backstory.
We're calling upon the collective use of the interwebs.
It's a series I've never heard of in my life.
Neither have we.
That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the class on that door.
She
She-
points to. Oh,
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
She's totally giving a judgy face right now.
It was your tone of voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Grave. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Cub. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the box right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Okay. Beat. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Well, if you put your chairs beside each other, you probably could.
Yeah, I mean, like, the chairs don't look like they're attached to the desks, but no, you can't move furniture.
Can't move furniture.
Can't do it. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry? I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, it's been long since I've read the beginning.
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey! Are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school? Typically slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of those, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. I like slice of life ones. I enjoy them. I think they're fun.
They can't have good stories.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's different. Like, it's not 100% plot driven. Like, it's just kind of like they do fun stuff and you just enjoy the characters and the situational comedy, right?
Unless you're watching or reading,
Oh, you're burning that.
I was gonna say One Punch Man. Because that's total slice of life in the most boring life ever.
Well, it started off slice of life, but if you actually read the manga up to, like, the current one, it actually gets pretty plot heavy. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it actually gets pretty plotty.
I'll have to check it out.
It's pretty good.
Start reading again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. It's way past. Yeah, it's good. What should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. I like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good.
Other than the ice cream guy, this is like the most vague plot descriptions ever. This 80 book ever.
There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
Good save.
Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. There's actually really good baking anime. Is it Yukata? I think it's like Yukata, or something very, very similar to Yukata. Have you actually watched it?
No.
Oh, like, you know how you have the cooking challenge shows where they have to, like, create something? It is
Yeah.
literally that in manga form. And it's just baking bread. It's seriously good. There's just challenges to make bread.
Awesome.
It is good.
Awesome.
It is good.
Awesome. Bread is good.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into manga. Like, I would even get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Ah,
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh yeah, right, we're sitting beside each other. We read for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
it's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with you like someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry?
Like, I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without being all like,
Nope, sorry.
hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Ah, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait. Which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this.
Isn't this in, like, Japan?
Baking! No! No daughter of mine will ever be a baker.
I know, right? Like, that seems weird. I mean, everything else is very normal, but that's weird.
But at least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So...
Ah.
Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot this happens!
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori's my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get with connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself.
I want us to get back into more poem writing again.
I know, that's like the best part.
That was the best part.
The great part.
I just wish we got to actually see your poem.
And I know. And you gotta like make choices and everything. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems?
Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse?
Oh, she was totally trying to move in on him.
Sorry.
Posey!
I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Huh? Hey!
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happened?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb.
Hi, Watson. Hi, yeah. Hi, yeah.
Just take it home with you.
Hello, Watson. Hi. Hello, Watson. Hi, Watson.
Do you want to click through for 1 sec? I'm
Yeah.
just gonna quickly...
I can totally click.
Perfect.
Duck, one hand. Hey? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it?
She's gonna kill you.
I didn't really get that vibe though. Like, she seems pretty good.
I don't know, it's the laugh.
True, yeah, that's kind of creepy. I just toned that out the entire time. I'm not sure why. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Ooh, poem time. Well,
Ooh.
totally Natsuki. Like, yeah.
Natsuki?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do Natsuki.
I mean, that's a good one.
Natsuki the last time, so yeah. Plus, I mean, we were just like cozying up and...
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird
The
if we're just
closet.
like, hey, who should I read first? Not you. No.
Thanks for the book. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go over
alright.
there now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, bye. Alright. Natsuki reads my poem. Once again, we don't know what my poem is. It's probably magnificent by now. I picked all of the best stuff. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. Yay! Oh. Thank,
Classroom work is happening.
thank you. I kind of wish you could see that. All right. So my wife is belly dancing, and she just wandered in with her belly dance outfit on, and she...
No, this is not a belly dance outfit.
Oh, my bad.
Wait, look. This is how long it is. Woo! I don't even have to be in frame.
No, I was just...
It's just gonna be a delay. There it is.
There we are.
Yep, that's a thing. All right.
Excuse me. I know.
By now, she must have read it more than once.
I know it smells like boomer. No, not boomer.
Aren't you supposed to be bad at this?
Is that a compliment?
No. I mean, you know,
Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants.
I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all.
Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one.
Oh, he wishes.
Haha. It's not like I completely created this one to be Natsuki friendly. It's all downhill from here because everyone else is gonna be like crap.
Dude, you totally didn't get me in this poem. It wasn't for you!
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well, written. No, I mean,
that's how it is. My poem is cute.
No! Why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things.
Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me.
Whoosh.
Ah! Reading it again, I decided that it's not so great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki. It would only impress, girls who like those kinds of things. Ah!
For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through.
Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your tastes, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is.
Watson, go lay down.
Watson, are you a poem pro?
Watson, go lay down. Ooh, it's like so long. All right. Go, man.
What, so now is this like grave reading, or do we want to hear the internal monologue of Sayori or Natsuki while we're doing?
Amy likes spiders.
Obviously that one. And if anybody doesn't want to, then you can tell me in chat, and we probably won't get it until after you read it, so... Read it.
All right. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always hear her talking to people.
She probably talks about spiders.
What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
So,
She's gross.
what is your opinion on that poem?
I don't think she likes spiders.
What do you think? Oh dear.
Spiders are icky.
Spiders are icky. I do agree.
And people who like friends with spiders are also icky.
Mm-hmm.
Kill them with fire.
This one really isn't as cute as the last one, though.
No.
Yeah. And also she was about being, like, succinct in her wording, and this one isn't succinct at all. She's, like, a completely different person in this poem.
Hopefully we have better luck with the others.
Not bad, right?
I'm not even sure she wrote it. I'm thinking she just, like, found it somewhere in a trash can and was like, yep, good enough.
This poetry has been brought to you by Creepypasta.
Yeah. Pretty... Oh, I can just imagine this, like, spider demon that comes by and, like, touches you and you just got spiders crawling on your hand internally. It'd be great.
This morning I'm going to read to you my poem, Creepy Black-Eyed Children Outside My Windows.
Well, now I want that to exist. Now I want that poem.
Amy likes creepy black-eyed children outside her windows.
Oh, dear. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
Yep, sure is.
Yeah.
Yep. Can't say anything about that.
Nail on the head.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I doubt I have to explain it.
True.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies.
There wasn't really any analogies in there.
And that was pretty straightforward.
No, no.
And it helps people to realize how stupid they're being.
If only.
Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. I can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure.
Like spiders? Ugh.
Something that you're afraid of. If people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. But who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right.
This could actually be like a self-reflecting thing where she's Amy and the spiders are her manga about cooking.
You mean Amy doesn't really like spiders? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I'm saying that Amy actually likes manga. And manga's icky, and so people don't like Amy, or people shouldn't be friends with Amy? And she's actually Amy?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yep, that's kind of what's implied. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Alright, so you get a voice break. Because we'll do Yuri and Monica.
Awesome. Although Sayori's gonna sound exactly the same. as
Yeah, pretty
Natsuki.
much. But you still get a voice break in the meantime. So.
Let's do it.
Ah, is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Grave. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem?
Yes.
Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri! I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something your style, I would probably just do a terrible job of it. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course! Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scathing of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, my urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Well, that's creepy.
Don't know how to read that. Well, I know how to read, but...
Creepy. Alright, so obviously there's some internal type thing that's going on here, what it doesn't mean. So
like the spiders, it's not literally a raccoon outside the window?
It's probably not literally a raccoon outside, no. I'm gonna go with perverts. There's perverts outside.
Okay.
There's probably a pedo bear, yes. There's a pedo bear outside. That's appropriate. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. Watson, go lay down. Go lay down. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself.
It sounds exactly the same as what Natsuki was saying. High school's a bitch!
I know. You have to keep everything secret. All your perversions.
And it's all the same.
So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh. That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into so long as you're not hurting anybody.
You are astute.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
Ooh, maybe Natsuki is the raccoon outside the window.
And now I can't unsee it.
Natsuki with raccoon eyes?
Yep, pretty much.
Raccoon costume?
Going through that creepy laugh in the background. Just like, and window closed, and locked, and boarded, and... That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay.
Alright. Monica!
Hi again, Grave. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I would not count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. I like it, Grave. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. Except this one. This one has all of the filler. That could have been Amy likes spiders. Fuck spiders. Amy is gross. I like breakfast.
I like breakfast.
That pretty much could have been like that poem.
Pretty much.
That was way longer than necessary.
It was an artistic choice.
They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get to the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
Yes, please.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Oh, okay, that's not... Yep. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless canopy of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Alright, I'm out. I'm out. Oh, crap. Of course, us in the camera was out, right? Wasn't it? Totally was. Oh, man, there we go. All right, so that joke, visual recap, I guess, was like, I'm gonna leave. Not as funny now. Sorry. Camera, can't do anything about it. Sorry.
We're just gonna have to do other jokes from this point on.
Load me.
No.
Load me.
No.
Load me.
Okay.
All right.
Floppy disk Vincent Price.
Hmm.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Yeah.
Ah. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It sure did. It sure did. It's almost like magic.
Magic!
For a second I thought you were gonna do like the magic song. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Some fourth wall breaking going on there. Have you actually played this?
No.
You have not actually played it.
I have not actually played it.
Oh, okay. But you do know something about it.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is why...
Why you wanted me to play it.
Absolutely.
Okay. But you haven't actually played it. Okay.
No,
Gotcha.
I haven't actually played it, no.
I don't know about you, but I never change my mind. Ever. When I make up my mind, it never changes. So whatever I pick is whatever happens.
Yeah, we saw that in Dark Souls.
I do good shit. I
Totally
make the
forgot
best
about
choices.
the guys on the other side of the door.
I do that all the time. My brain just like... bloop. I didn't need to know that. I was focusing on other stuff. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even about writing? What am I even talking about?
Hey,
Ah,
anybody who's written a paper
that's my advice for today.
before class and has not saved knows
True.
the issues.
True. Yeah, that is totally writing advice. But fortunately, there's things like autosave now. Thank God for autosave.
Thank you, autosave.
Thanks for listening.
Sayori!
All right, is your voice back up to speed?
Yeah, but I need a better voice, different voice. We'll do like a less annoying Sayori.
Well, you did have two before.
I know,
'Cause
I
You
did.
had like the Mickey Mouse for Sayori.
I don't know where we kind of...
And then your other one was kind of like Like, do you remember Washu from Tenchi?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
it started off sort of Washu-like, and then
Totally.
you just kind of made them both Sayori, which, you know, personal preference.
Ooh. I like this one grave. It has some nice feelings in it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I'm glad. Sorry, that's my fault. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem. I word now.
I guess you caught me. Sometimes, you know, me a little too well for my own good.
Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it.
No! I still like this one. I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Grave. Never ever.
Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works.
kind of. That's how it works.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah.
You want the feels.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I'm like, yep, that seems good, and off I go. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me?
I got a great poem about spiders.
Do you know an Amy? Are you Amy? You Becky with the bad hair?
Oh.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for?
Bipolar.
Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good.
Okay.
Happy and sad.
Like salty and sweet.
Mm-hmm. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug.
You're just so adorable.
So adorable!
So
So adorable. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Grave.
Watson, go lay down. Go lay down.
Watson, if you had better voices.
True.
I shall go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
That's bottles, right?
That's bottles.
Okay. It's going battles? What? Okay, bottles.
Bottles! I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Okay, that was depressing.
So if we put these all together, one friend is like outside looking in at the other friends. The other friend is like being creepy as fuck.
Woo!
Good times. Holy crap! Yeah. For once, I think it actually is like appropriate for what we're thinking. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Yes.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. No, it's creepy. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful? Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping in no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Yay, breakfast!
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But what doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event?
Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Ooh, maybe I'll actually get to do mine then. That seems like a good point for me to actually do something. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too.
Poetry reading rhythm games.
Yeah, there you go. Sayori's putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sorry.
No, that's right. That's how that should go. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys?
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each puts on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah. It's all about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I don't think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay. Fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone!
You're the
best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face, and I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden!
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You
can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like that happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself.
Dang, Yuri!
It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were just so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and carefully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Ah! Sorry, I giggled.
Yeah, just mostly noises. Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come to the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Oh, she does it ever. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew and through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Grave liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing.
No, it's still me.
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
I just want to be all the characters.
It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Gee, I wonder.
Don't make me go before Grave. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Grave lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it.
Hey, that's completely unfair, man.
Mitsuki!
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward.
Not gonna hear anything.
I recite my poem.
Oh, well done!
Excellent. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some poem to recite. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for my club. It makes me really happy. Because I like hit the microphone. Bam. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like you to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to practice. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two. Look at you two. Always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Why is she still posing? Like, she's still posing from before. She's just been, like, doing that the entire time. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Crave. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot has already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would totally walk. I mean, that is my whole goal, is to not be murdered by you, Sayori. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down.
Isn't she so cute and fun to be around?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never ever going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know.
Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was the kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question.
That is a trapping question.
It is, yeah. It's totally a trapping question. She wanted to know if I liked Natsuki best.
Totally.
I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Preparations!
Alright, well, we'll do the
Alright.
poem, and then that's it. Alright, so, I don't know, do we still want to go with Natsuki, or do we want to, like, just completely 360 this? I mean, I assume if you don't really pick one, it probably gives you, like, a average ending.
Imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or we could just double down on Natsuki.
I mean, that would probably get us like an ending, right?
But I mean, we don't know if we stick with the cute or whether we start going the nothing with spiders. Nothing but no spiders.
Oh.
Just
Let's do all the cute things and then spider.
oh. Cute
spider. Or Amy. Is Amy a choice? All right, let's see. Dazzle. Fluffy. Marshmallow.
Can always do marshmallow.
Oh, raindrops. But mouse.
Raindrops. Bittersweet, right? Kind of.
Oh no. Oh well. Socks top. Blanket. Ooh, kitty. Of course, kitty. Massacre. Very cute. Ooh, they're cute.
Cute is cute.
There's cute is cute. Candy's cute. Candy. Nature, shiny, beauty. Man, none of those are really cute.
I guess Candy would probably be the closest.
Oh, yep, Candy was. Pink, vacation, promise, heaven sent. Oh.
Oh.
Universe controlling.
Go
Puppy.
Yuri. Shopping,
Puppy. Swimsuit. Oh,
yeah!
It was her. She was swimsuit. Parfait.
Parfait.
Oh, kawaii. No, headphones.
Because headphones are cute.
Headphones are cute.
Poof.
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 Poof. Obviously, cage. Clowns. Clowns. Boop. Sticky.
Sticky,
I've always
sweet,
wanted to pick...
nibbled vanilla.
Okay, so she is vanilla. I've kind of wanted to know.
Lollipop. Joy Depression.
No, lollipop.
And we've
Oh, Doki Doki. She said it before.
said Doki Doki.
She said Doki Doki.
Doki Doki.
There was no spiders. It was
There's
very
no spiders.
sad.
No.
Extraordinary. Oh, Sarah, apparently. Alright, so that's it. Well, congratulations. You have officially made it to the stream.
It's fantastic to be here. Lending my
Your vocal talents?
lovely vocal talents.
How is your voice now?
Actually, it feels pretty good.
Yeah? Okay.
Thankfully for the tee off to the side,
Yes.
it definitely
Works
feels,
out?
yeah,
Alright.
it's okay.
That's good. Alright, well, I hope you had fun watching this. You can always put down any comments below. We can also like and subscribe so then you know when more stuff's coming up and when we'll be live again, because I will be doing more of this. I assume probably not until next weekend, though, because I'm kind of busy doing other stuff.
That does happen. If anybody wants as a ringtone, do it
If you do, please let us know.
and share with us.
Yeah, just because it would be great if he had that ringtone. Because literally, he just wants that ringtone. So he's hoping someone else will do it for him. Alright, well, thanks for coming. And just say goodbye. Bye! Of course, this is the forever bye, because I still need to actually stop the stream. Oh,
Posing's okay.
that's not what I wanted. Oh well, everybody has my persona thing on there.